Well, good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm all dressed up, no place to
I
go.
know I got my hat on crooked, but that's nothing new for me.
Oh gosh, you look beautiful.
You look beautiful. I'm so glad. I love that turquoise. You look just absolutely stunning.
Can I tell about the turquoise?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. This has been hanging in my closet for 30 years. Yeah. Well, no, all dressed up, no place to go. That's how it is. But the first time I wore it was on the Queen Elizabeth II in 1994. I wore it to a captain's reception, and that's the last time it got worn. So I want everybody to see how pretty it is.
That's
Jan
a
gave it
beautiful.
to me for my birthday so that I would have it to wear on the ship. So that's the story of my pretty dress.
Well, I'm going to turn on the big TV and see if I can get our chats where I can see them because we didn't have as much trouble, y'all, tonight, but we got on here, and then I realized that the main time was not on the right correct date, and it was on the. But we did the best we could, and we're here. That's all that matters. We're pretty, and that's all that matters. And uh, let me get this up, Granny Pat, and then okay. Because we got a lot of comments. We got a lot of followers. We got 90 people watching us right now.
Oh my, well,
So
let
that's
them know
wonderful.
that the
Yeah,
print
that's
is
wonderful.
so
I guess y'all
small.
are, I guess they're staying home too.
Yeah. Well, I want them to know the print is so small I can't read it from here, and you will have to read the comments.
Okay, I'm just going to start. Let's see if I don't think I can go back, y'all. Let me see if I can get them on my little phone. I can see Arik says Happy New Year. Margaret Garner says Happy New Year. Uh, Mary, Happy New Year. Chris, Happy New Year. They're going so fast, y'all. I can't read them. They're fast. Y'all are fast tonight. Boy, y'all been drinking or something. You too fast for me.
Well, tell us about the hat you got on.
Oh, oh boy. That's my
It
Texas cowboy hat with plumes.
your
I
own
told
creation.
I told everybody I was going to wear a hat, and then I decided, well, why don't you wear that when you got in the closet? Not your regular cowboy hat, the cowboy hat that's got the plumes. So that's what I wore.
Well, it looks kind of plumy.
It's very plumey.
That's about all I can say for it.
I'm going to try to get. Let's go ahead and let's see. I'm trying to get our. I'm trying to get our. It's very plumey. Okay, now that's okay. Now I've got our where I can read them.
Oh, great.
Robin says you
Well,
look. Robin says you look very nice. Granny Pat. Uh, Well, you both look amazing. Debbie Tanner, hi Ann, hi Linda. El Galito, happy New Year to you too. Chris Emery, happy New Year, Granny Pat and Billie Jean. Dead by Daylight, look at y'all fancy people. Yeah, we're pretty fancy. Robin, Wanda Cox, Annie Davis, Neo Crayon, Debbie Tanner, Karen, Living My Dream, Arik, Margaret Garner, Mary Brooks, Pamela, Neil Stonewall Herman. Uh,
oh, hearing a lot of new names.
yes, I
So
am too.
you're calling out the names. even though you can't read everything they say.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Mary. Margaret, Happy New Year. Barbara, Happy New Year. Heirloom, Happy New Year. Joyce Martin, Happy New Year. Esther, Debbie, Patty, Jim, Robin. For right now, that's pretty good. I read them pretty good, so that's for right now. If we forgot you, we are sorry. With Granny Pat's iPad being so far away, she can't see, and I can't see because I'm half blind. But other than that, we're pretty good shape. I just want to say Happy New Year to y'all, everybody. Happy New Year, Granny Pat. I just want to see. Okay.
Will this do?
Now, this is not liquor. This is iced tea.
We'll take your word for that.
I know what you have in yours is probably Dr. Pepper.
You knew I was going to do that, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew. I knew she had that Dr. Pepper somewhere there.
Okay, let me show them the real thing, though.
Oh, looky there. She's got her a bottle of hooch.
The bottle of champagne. Now, again, this bottle of champagne is 30 years old. It was on the Queen Elizabeth II, and when I got it, I said, it's going to stay my souvenir from that trip, and I'll never open it. So it's unless it just pops open on its own. I get to use it every now and then when I want to display something, make it look kind of fancy. I pull out my bottle of champagne. So you've seen it now.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if I come to visit, you better get that thing unloaded, because if that thing blows its top, we're going to think somebody's shooting at us.
Well, hopefully it won't.
Well, I know, but you moving it around and putting it on the table, putting it back in the closet, it'll pop that thing in a minute.
Oh, Lord. You know, in the mail today.
I don't know.
It pays to give people. I'm saying she was making peanut brittle, and I said, "Oh my gosh, I love peanut brittle. I'd give anything if I was there. I could have some." Guess what? She sent me some peanut brittle, and I couldn't wait to get it out of the bag so I could start eating it. Peanut brittle, folks. You know what it looks like.
Oh
So I'm going
gosh.
on that.
You
Plus,
know that's something I didn't make this year was peanut brittle, and I always make it, but when you don't have teeth, you don't worry about it anymore.
well, I'm going to eat it while I've got teeth.
Yeah, you better.
Look what else she sent me. This is from Denise in Canada.
Oh,
I
really?
never knew I would have a friend in Canada that would be sending me gifts, and I'm getting cards and things from other countries. You know what? That is worth being on YouTube because of the friends we have made throughout the country and other countries. I just can't believe I'm communicating with these people. And look here, look what I got. Can you see
Oh,
this?
oh, I love that. Looky there, y'all.
That's in my. She sent me a tote bag. That was
What does
Denise.
that say on the top? What does that say
Oh, I
on the
don't know.
top?
I thought it. I thought it said my blood type is, and that's the first thing I read. And I thought, how does she know what my blood type is? And then it said Dr. Pepper. So anyway, she is a funny person. She makes me laugh every time she makes a comment, and you know that's such a good feeling. It to know
Yeah,
that someone concentrates
yeah,
on cheery things. So
yeah.
anyway, thank you, Denise, because I told her we were going to be on tonight, so I'm sure she's watching us. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to get this deal done here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Sometime I know and sometime I don't, y'all. Just have to bear with me. I'm trying to get this screen up because it's not wanting. Oh, there. It's bigger now. Boy, I can see
Well,
it now.
if we go out, don't blame it on me.
Okay, I won't. I'm trying to figure out something here.
Okay.
Deborah asked if Mama was awake. Yeah, she's watching on the big screen.
Oh,
Esther,
great. Oh,
that is
great.
nice. Happy New Year, Una. Deborah, all that. I'm trying to see here, but this. I'm trying to get to my screen if I can see it. Granny, what have you been doing today? Just I see all that good stuff on that tray right there.
Okay. I have made meatballs and I'm just dying to get into them. They're really good. And oh, guess, let me show you this. They're going to like this. Some guy in Texas sent me these. See these cookies? They're not cookies, they're patties. They're so big. Can you see them?
Oh,
Well, yeah, I'm dropping them all over the table, but I'll eat the crumbs off the table. It doesn't matter. But folks, Billie Jean made the cookies and he shipped them to me. And with the shipping charges, I would say these cookies, without considering the ingredients, cost $1 a piece. So I'm going to chew them 26 times, not 27, not 20, 25, but 26 times. You've seen that movie? Did you ever see that movie where Clifton Webb said to the child, you chew 26 times, not 27, not 25, and I never forgot that. So,
Karen,
Billy,
that Granny Pat.
Billy
Well,
Jean cookies, here they are.
well, there's a video on there for them cookies. Everybody didn't get to have one like you or me, but there's a video on there. That's the last chocolate chip cookie. I mean, the chocolate cookie I made was on there.
Oh, well, I got one
And
here.
I gave you some. I gave you some of the cinnamon cookies with
Yeah,
the and
they're all of them are really good. And I tell you what, they're not even breaking out any of my teeth.
oh, thank the Lord for that.
So, well, you thought they were going to.
Well, wasn't sure since they're in that pressurized airplane. Sometimes things get hard, and I usually when I would ship somebody something for overseas or something, it'd be a pecan pie because you can't very
I
well
don't.
mess.
No, don't send me a pecan pie.
Okay,
Can I
I'm
show you
looking
one other
here.
thing? One other thing.
I'm
This
uh,
is one of our viewers that I
Can
have.
Karen asks, "What's your favorite New Year memory?"
Well, I don't have any because I never went anywhere.
Uh,
I didn't
well,
party. I wasn't a party girl.
I'm not for sure what my favorite one is up to date, but from now on, my favorite will be here with all y'all tonight and with my Granny Pat. That'll be my
Yeah,
favorite memory.
I guess my favorite one was when I stayed awake long enough to see the ball fall.
Ball fall.
That would probably be the one. But you know, you can't tell a thing about that ball. I don't know why they spend so much money, waste of time on it. But I
You know
want to
that?
show. I want to show you something. You gotta
Okay.
let me do this. I have to do this because this came from. I'm gonna say a young man in Michigan. I don't know who he is. I've never seen his name before. And he obviously has been watching us on YouTube. And look what he sent me. Now, you
Oh,
folks
Luke.
dishes time and time again. I've talked about my uh, English Abbey dishes,
Heavy.
and he sent me the gravy boat. And look at this cute little tray that goes under.
Them
I'm
are beautiful.
It is so precious, and I hope Tim is watching this
I do
because
too.
I want him to see it. I want him to know that I thank him very much, and to being so observant because every time I open this cabinet door, which way am I pointing? Yeah, open the cabinet door, you can see these dishes,
Yeah.
and he was obviously familiar with them. But whatever the reason, Tim, thank you very much and Merry Christmas. Oh no, it's Happy New Year, isn't it?
And that's okay. It can be Merry Christmas also.
Well, some of us do things late. So, anyway, so much for that. Your turn.
Well, I'm trying to read the comments. Let's see. Let's do this. Um, Connie, Helen, I got that dude off of there, y'all. You kept telling me to block that guy and or whoever it was, and I finally figured out how to do it. But it takes me a minute because my elevator don't hit the top floor most of the time. So,
Well,
oh,
come close.
Deb by Daylight said you found your turquoise glasses, Granny Pat.
Match pretty good, doesn't it?
She said you found your turquoise glasses. Had you lost them?
Put them in another purse.
That always happens, don't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, had two pairs. The two pair I was looking for, couldn't find them anywhere.
Deborah said she'd eat one of them cookies off the floor.
They're good cookies too. So I
Heirloom says them are Texas sized cookies.
my meatballs are Texas sized too. They're real big ones.
Well, don't tell everybody. They'll be wanting you to cook meatballs now.
Well, all you do is go to Kroger's and you buy those frozen meatballs, and you use your grape jelly and
Yeah.
your what the sauce, the chili sauce or something like that. Just mix those together and drop those meatballs in there. And one thing I will say that about meatballs, don't buy the little ones, buy the big ones because the little ones are hard, and the big ones you get at least two or three bites out of it.
Your friend Daniel is on, and he said, "Happy New Year to Granny Pat, Billie Jean, and Mama. You look fabulous. Love your style. Uh, Always beautiful, Granny Pat." So there's Daniel. Helen
Thank you, Daniel.
Presley.
Daniel's my sidekick. He's taking care of me with my
Yes, you
Heartfelt.
told me. Yeah. Uh, Helen, Debbie, Karen, Bonnie Allen. Oh, how sweet of him to send you the red dishes. I love them. They are beautiful, Bonnie. Those are English Abbey. I've got a few pieces of that somewhere in yonder, but I haven't found it yet.
Hi,
Uh,
Bonnie.
Grandma Teresa says, Happy New Year, Billie Jean and Granny Pat.
Okay.
Connie Moore.
There's
I'm
so
just,
many new names, and I can't remember all of them, but I recognize a lot of the names, and it just amazes me how many people. And I have to say this, I have heard from England and Australia, Canada, uh, the Netherlands. I'm 88 years old, and all of a sudden I feel like a celebrity. And I mean that truly. I feel like a celebrity because people care enough and are interested enough in what I have to say and what I do. I'm not really good at giving advice, but hopefully I give them something to listen to and to uh, read for a few minutes out of the day. One lady called, she didn't call, she sent me a message. She said she'd been reading my stories one after the other, and she's going to start and read every one of them. You know how many there are now, don't you? 374 stories. Now that excites me when somebody cares enough about my stories, my life, the
Yeah.
things that I talk about, and hope will encourage people. I've been through the bad times as well as the good times, and I know how hard it can be, especially when you have a death in the family, and it always happens right around the holiday. It's
Holidays.
not easy to get through the holidays, and I understand when we say can't wait till the New Year's Day gets here so we can start a new year. I am hoping this coming year is so much better than what we've had in the last year. We need it and we need to work toward it.
You know,
That's my
you
speech.
well, I love the speech, and it's so true. And I'll do my little uh, speech. I want everybody to realize that you're not alone, and if you're feeling alone tonight, that's why Granny Pat and I came on here, because we don't want you to feel alone and like somebody cares. We care. And you've got all these followers that we've become friends with. And if you're having a bad time, just reach out to the followers or to us. And if you can't do that, then try to ask a friend to help, because you're in our thoughts and prayers. And we we listen to your comments. Sometimes we can't comment on every one of them, but we know what your heart shows and we know how you feel. So we're glad we could come on this evening, because we don't have. I'm here with Mama. She's 92. Granny Pat's at home, and she's 88. And we just usually we just sit and watch the ball drop, as Granny Pat said, on the TV. So this year it's very special because all of y'all are like you're coming into mine and Granny Pat's home. You are. And
Yes,
that's
yes,
a blessing for us.
yes. And I wanted to say it takes a long time to read the comments that come in on my YouTube channel. And I know you see it finding that true too, because the more followers we get, the more comments we get, and it takes several hours of my time every day to do that. If I don't keep up with them, I get lost and I won't be able to answer. But I don't always answer, but I do read every comment I get. I do not let one go by that I haven't read. So I want you to know, if you don't get a comment from me, at least know I read what you had to say.
Yeah, and I do the exact same thing. I read them and I do respond pretty good because I'm not up there in the high, tall cotton like you are yet. So I can still kind of,
Yeah, I can take your insults real good.
you're a mess.
I
Uh,
can come back with one.
well, no, I mean, you are in the tall cotton. I'm down here on the lower ground. I'm getting some followers, but you're up there in the.
Well, starting tomorrow, is it already tomorrow yet? Okay.
No,
Starting January the 1st, I will begin my third year on YouTube.
I know. That's fabulous. Amazing. That's just fabulous. It's just amazing.
I feel like the people who have subscribed to my channel are staying with my channel and watching me. That's what matters to me. I want them to watch me.
Yeah, I do too. And you was worried sometimes about the numbers or this and that, but they've come up this week quite a bit. So you're
Yeah,
doing good. You're
I
doing
know.
good. Let me see here. Debbie Tanner, you both are sweet to come on this late for us. Thank you. You're welcome. We wanted to do it. Heirloom, it's so nice of you both to go through the effort to do a live show. Well, we enjoy it just as much as y'all do. It takes us a while, but Granny Pat is spot on. She's learned. I mean, it amazes me that she can get on here today pretty quick. So we did well. We did well.
Oh, no, no, no. You get the credit. I've just I've just punched my finger at button that you told me to punch. That's all I did. And
Well,
you
we
are the
figured out,
reason we're here on here.
y'all, it's took us a year to figure out a process to where I can help her being down here and her up there in Kentucky. So I said the other night, I don't know why I haven't thought of this. Get your small iPad, make the camera go out the back side, hold it up so you can see what you're looking at, and point it to the screen on the big iPad, and then I can see what you're seeing on your big screen and tell you which buttons to push. It worked, y'all. It worked, and that's where our process, and it worked. It's great. So.
And I twiddled my thumbs while he's trying to instruct me what to do. Folks, there's not much left up here, but he's got the patience to work with me and try to keep it alive so that we can talk to each other.
Well, you're a good student and you still learn. I mean, you're learning. So I just like I tell Mother, if I have to go over this 16 times, I'm going to do it because I want you to know what you're doing. So Mother feels the same way when I'm telling her what to do.
Well, you do have a lot of patience. I'll give you all the credit in the world. And I don't know how in the world we got together on this, but it's been fun.
Johnny Lynn says, can we give advice to someone just starting in YouTube? Well, there's a lot of advice. There's a lot that I've learned just in this last 1 year. But the best advice is post often, post new videos often, engage with your followers, answer their questions, especially if you're just starting out. That will intrigue more people, more family members of theirs. And if you have trouble, there is, like my cooking videos, a lot of you saw today how I redid the camera angle. It was because I watched a YouTube video. There's a guy on there that tells you how to do YouTube videos and the process and what gets the best reaction, and it's better for your channel. So go on there and look up anything you need about YouTube videos. It's on there. There's creators that will tell you everything you need to know. So that's my advice.
Well, one of the things when I first started, my granddaughter was the one that set it up for me, but she had a friend in college who was studying all of this stuff, and she's learning all about computers. And she said, you need to get her to come to your house and work with you. And I do think it's better if you can work one on one. Now, I've
Yeah.
been with a group where you'd be around the table and everybody's listening and asking questions. Well, I get lost when that happens because I can't concentrate and understand what they're saying. But if it's one person working with me and we can go over the same question 3 and 4 times, that's what you want to look for. Find the person that is willing to work with you and teach you what you want to know.
Yeah, and that's, I would have done that, y'all, but I live in such a small town that has a university. I just couldn't find anybody that was eager enough to help. So I just had to dive into it on my own. And then Granny Pat found me. So I kind of passed my information on to her. And it's kind of a chain reaction. Like
Yeah.
I've told y'all, if there's any way that I can help you, just email me at justmebillyjean@yahoo.com if you have any questions. And I'll be sure I can answer, because my email, I do it every day. It's a little better than my. And some of y'all have sent some great recipes. I just hadn't had a chance to get them cooked up. We'll do it before long. I'll do what I can. I'm looking at our comments. Margaret says, well, they love us both. Beautiful. Granny Pat, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Let's see. Deborah says, you're smart, BG. Oh my God. Hold on just a minute.
He got a good memory. He can remember everything that he reads.
Yeah, I'm trying to block some of these things. Because people are just crazy. It doesn't bother me. Y'all keep saying block them and what have you. If it don't bother you, they can say anything because it doesn't bother me.
I just delete them.
Well, I'm saying on here, it's kind of hard to just delete. You can block them from your channel and all that, but you can't say nothing that's going to shock me. Like I've told y'all before, if I ain't done it, I probably invented it. So I just can't sit here and block all this, or it takes away from our chat time. So I'm not going to worry about it. If they want to be ugly, then let them be ugly, saying ugly stuff.
Well,
the Lord will get them. God will get them. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Boy, there's some nice comments coming in, though, to outweigh those idiot ones. There's just so many. We've got over 212 right now, Granny Pat, watching us.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
I hope they're enjoying it.
Yeah.
I know I am. I wouldn't put on this pretty 30-year-old blouse if I didn't want to have fun. I just think it's fun.
Well, I think that we're spending a time when we would be in a bad situation without just watching the ball drop. I'd rather do it this way than I had to,
Well, it seems that around this time of year, people are at their lowest. And I understand that. You can start counting on your fingers how many family members and friends you have lost. And especially if it's been recently, don't count on a person being happy through the holidays when they've lost a family friend or friend. Uh, it just doesn't happen. So all we can do is try to keep our spirits up. And if we can keep our spirits up, it will help them keep their spirits up too. Because if I give you something, say something funny, I want you to top it with something funny too.
Yeah. I'm trying to mess with these comments, and I say, but people read them, and they're not. They're just crazy little things. There's nothing.
Well, I don't like when they're being critical of something you
Well, there's
or something you have done. I look at it this way: if you don't like it, keep scrolling and find the comment that you do like, and leave us alone.
Okay, here's the cat. Y'all had to see the cat. Here's the New Year kitty.
Is this the one-eyed cat?
Yeah, it's the one. He had to come check out what was going on over here because he thought he heard something, I guess.
Well, I will say this: nobody's going to duplicate your hat.
No, they won't. They won't. They will not.
You won't see yourself coming and going. That's for sure.
You're funny. You're really funny.
Well, you know,
Helen said she made a
relationship.
Helen said she made a pineapple and cream cheese Ritz cracker today. That's good.
Well, this week I've been eating the pineapple and green pepper cheese ball.
Oh, I like that now.
Oh, I do too. It's really good.
Happy New Year from Big D, Deborah Daylight. She said there's always weirdos. I know, but it seems like they always come to my house or ring my doorbell or I don't know why. Y'all wonder why I don't give my address out? Because I don't need any more crazy people. Not that y'all are crazy, but if somebody'd find me out,
It just takes one.
oh, I'm not worried about it.
No, no.
I told the sheriff, I said I was starting this YouTube channel, and he said, well, you have any trouble, you just call me. I'll be right there for you and Mama. And he would be. So it doesn't bother me.
Well, you know, it's been so quiet here where I am uh, in the Hanover Towers. You see, we've got 9 floors of residence,
Yeah.
and it has been so quiet. I don't think anybody's celebrating.
Well, are they older people or younger people there? Or
They're
all
all
kind of
ages. They're
all
ages.
ages.
Yeah, yeah. And usually if they're having a little party or something, you can hear them laughing and talking and sometimes going in and out. And
Yeah.
I haven't heard a peep from anybody.
Well, at least it's quiet there. All I can hear right now is fireworks are going off somewhere, and
Well,
it's
it's rainy here, wet and rainy. And I guess people are like me. They just don't want to get out in the weather.
I think probably that's why the baby kitty came in here, one-eyed kitty, because things scare him, And I
Yeah.
bet them pops. I just now heard them. It sounded like World War III out there. Now I saved some of those cookies here for that you had, and I saved one for me, and so we could have it. And I gave Mother one.
I'm going to have a couple of meatballs whenever we get through here. And I'm sitting here twisting this little dish of uh, the peanut brittle.
Oh, that's good. That peanut butter. I got to take this hat off. It's driving
Okay.
me crazy. It's driving me crazy. Then people see I got hair.
Yeah. See there? I told you look good without the hat.
But I know, but I had to do the hat because it's New Year's. It's New Year's. We have to do things because it's New Year's.
Okay.
Right? I even pulled this tuxedo out. I've had it about 25 years from when I was working at the Dallas Apparel Mart.
Well,
But
don't raise your arm too high and have the sleeve fall out.
no, it won't. It's a good made one. It won't fall out. I only wear it every once in a while when I go to the symphony or something. I don't sport it around very often.
Should I tell them my secret about my blouse?
No.
Okay, I won't tell them then. I'll let them wonder.
Well, I don't know which secret you're talking about, Victoria. You're Victorian. You got 3 secrets. What are they?
Well, one of them is the zipper in my dress tore up, and it goes all the way up the back.
Your top, in your top.
This right here
Yeah.
is held together by one hook and eye at the neck.
Lord, don't let it come undone, or we'll be in trouble.
Well, I'm trying to be careful so it won't come loose.
They'll get us for indecent exposure.
Yeah, that'd cut me off of YouTube, wouldn't they?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I decided the top needed to be worn one more time. Once is not enough. You gotta wear it at least twice. And
I
see,
think
it held together pretty good. I just needs a new zipper.
Yeah, do you have a little seamstress person that can do that for you?
Probably, but I ain't got any place to go to wear it, so it won't matter. Oh, I didn't show you this. These were my dancing shoes.
Boy, them are snazzy.
See? These I put all those little rhinestones on the toes,
Oh, you did?
and these are what I wore. So you can see what the style was 30 years ago. And this is what I wore to go
That's
dance.
a porte-à-soie shoe.
It's just it was dyed green.
Porte-à-soie, yeah, porte-à-soie.
I don't know what it is, but I don't wear them anymore because I can't wear high heels. These aren't very high, but they're teeny, and I'm wobbly when I walk, so I don't even put them on. But I forgot I had them. Wore them one time.
Well, you remember the other night I told you you better not get out and get your purse and your iPad and go down towards that bar. If you do that, don't you wear them shoes or they'll find you up in the ditch there.
There are several bars just down the street from me, but I'm not willing to walk that far, so I just let the people party all they want to. They don't need me anyhow. Anyway, I just thought you'd like to see the
I
shoes.
love them. I think they're beautiful. They're
Uh,
beautiful. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
so, my viewers can know that I wasn't what did the wallflower?
I
Yeah,
call
I
them fuddy
wasn't
duddies.
exactly a wallflower.
I call them fuddy duddies.
Now that I may have been, I wouldn't deny that. So anyway,
Deborah said that her Alexa just started talking about shoes. Well, it happens. I told y'all about this. I better not say it. I said it, but I told you the name of this thing. It just scares me to death. Sometimes I'll be sitting here at my desk and all of a sudden she'll come alive and scream out something. I don't know that song. And I think, oh my God, what's going on?
oh Len, I have discovered that a lot of my viewers love to talk about the old movies because
Oh, really?
I'm a movie buff.
I am too.
I saw all those old black and white movies, which were my favorites anyway. And as far as I'm concerned, I can't give you the name of a single movie star that's popular today, but I can name them from 1960 on back. I can give you the name of all of them.
I like black and white movies. I really do.
I do too. So
Uh,
anyway, I do
we are at 11:57. We're getting close. There's been several on here to say that lives, I guess, in other places, California or somewhere, that they're already in 2025.
well, what I
So
do clock. I had a clock here.
it's 11:57.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay, we'll wait, and then I'll put on the song, the little song, and oh, you got your a firecracker?
Yeah, actually, it's a Hershey's Kiss, but it's been sitting around here a couple years. I don't think I want to eat it.
I don't think you better eat that.
Yeah, I just use it for all the holidays. I'm ready.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a sec because we're still a minute away. I
Uh,
think. Can you
when
hear
do we
me?
do the countdown? 10, 9,
Well, I've
8.
been. Let's just play our old Lang Syne song and then we can do the 10. I'll do the 10 while it's going
Okay.
on. Does that sound
Okay.
good? Because it's the last so many seconds and it's not close. Where it's 11:58, Granny Pat. So don't get too
Okay.
anxious.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm waiting.
Well, I'll go ahead and put our song on and we can hear it. How about that?
Okay. I used to dance.
This is Guy Lombardo and his
Oh,
orchestra.
yeah.
Brings back memories, don't it, Granny Pat?
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't count down, but it's 12 o'clock. So we're in the new year. Happy New Year 2025, everybody. God bless you. God bless you, Granny Pat.
Thank you. And thank everybody for watching us.
We hope that y'all have a happy new year that will outdo, and we're here with you. I'm glad you could show up and join us on this
Let
wonderful.
us know. Let us know
Yes,
what
let
you
us
think
know.
about our
God
live
bless you all.
shows.
At the end of the song, I'm closing out. Let's wave at them. Bye bye.